Hello and welcome to my video series Star Citizen is not a scam. Today we're going to be going over the ground mining gameplay. This is quite an easy way to get some cash earlier on in the game. So we're currently at Daymar and we're going to head down to a cave system and hopefully get some fat loot. Alright, so I've already heading to the warp point now, or quantum point I should say. It looks beautiful. Love flying in quantum to a planet. It just looks absolutely bloody amazing. The Planet Tech version 4 has just been phenomenal. It is doubled the amount of detail you see coming in. One thing I don't like is you have trouble seeing the markers. Like, it doesn't appear on your HUD display unless you're sort of looking for a quantum point beacon. You can use the onboard system scanner to sort of ping it. So I'll do that now. I've just adjusted the range so it's just basically pointing forward. Alright, and there it is. Picked it up. Bit of a pain of a process to do. It should just, set the waypoint automatically in your HUD since you've already picked it up in your quantum charts. So anyway, we'll bring her in nice and steady. The gravity's not too bad on this planet, so I shouldn't crash into it from going too fast. Yeah, I think it's just up ahead here. The caves are a little bit hard to spot sometimes. You can notice them. The rock formations are pretty specific. Can't see it. Ah, there it is. So that grey looking rock in the distance, that's where we're going to head. Now, whack the landing gear down. Now hopefully the area's got a nice clear spot. Sometimes there's some rocks and that in the way, it can cause landing difficulties. One thing I'm waiting for them to add to the game is like particle effects. I really love to see, dust kick up when you sort of come in for a land. At the moment it's sort of bare minimum. One thing with the Carrack, the landing gear's a bit funny on it sometimes. If like the ground's not level, you sort of bounce around a bit, as you can see. And you just sort of whack the engines off and you sort of get in place. Alright, we'll make our way out of the vessel. And I'm sure I'll do a test of the rover since I've got it in the ship currently. This bloody elevator is a little bit handy. It takes you sort of straight down to the loading dock area. Save you having to run through the whole end of the ship to get to the main elevator. Alright. Ah, no. Okay. Let's just pretend I didn't do that and ran the opposite end of where I was supposed to go. Still get lost in this thing. Need a compass. Okay. No, there you go. That's a bit funny sometimes. You got to get in the right position to get it open. Alright, now let's hope we can get in this seat without glitching out. The rover's a little bit funny at times. Alright, we'll turn the engine on. Power on. And engine. I really like these rovers. Now let's see if the camera doesn't crap out. It's a little bit funny. Well, yeah, I see a little bit of clipping issues. As I said, the game is not perfect. It is an alpha, so you're going to get bugs. Like I suggest to most people, that I would wait at least till beta or near finished product before you put your money down in the game. I mean, if you're happy to support it, but my suggestion is to wait. As with any early access title, there's going to be a risk. So the Rover's a little bit fun. It's not extremely fast, but it's good fun in low gravity, especially if you've got a couple of mates with you. Fang around the bloody desert. Alright, now this is a cave system. So basically what we're going to do is go down and look for materials to collect, to sell, and while we're there we'll do a little bit of mining if we find some decent minerals. Yeah, see, Ursa Rover bugs out a bit there with the door. I don't know, I think they need to make it just a slightly bit wider. But it'll be fixed in all due time. Alright, we'll make our way down and it gets dark in here, so the suits have got light, so we'll put that on. And my shadow, looking good. One thing about these caves is they can get scary. There's very ominous sort of sounds in it. Unfortunately there's nothing that can harm you in it. But I'd love for them for one patch just to put something in there that'll kill you, and they just don't say anything. That way, when you come down here and something happens, you're going to shit yourself. Now these caves are actually quite big. A few of them I've actually got lost in, so you get different missions to come down and sort of find missing people. So right here we've got the items we can pick up, which we can sell for a small amount of cash. Space fungus. But what we really want to find is mining rocks. That's where you make the big bucks. Some sections of the cave get really tight, so sometimes you have to sort of crouch on your belly and crawl through small gaps, and there's multiple branching tunnels, and yeah, it's really interesting to do. You get lost in sometimes, so you have to always be careful. Remember which way you went. No, I'm not seeing any minables yet. The sort of smaller rocks, you'll see sort of crystals in them. Okay, we'll make our way down further then. I thought we would have found something a little bit sooner, but no, onward we go. Bloody hell, any deeper I think we'd bloody run into a bloody pirate ship. It's a Goonies reference. Okay. Bloody hell, so we one around here somewhere. Oh, this torch is useless. You think in the future they'd have better torches. Alright, there's one. See the crystals? That's what we're looking for. So what I'll do now is I'll equip the multi-tool mining device. Sorry, it's weapons, utility item, and we want the multi-tool. You can purchase the multi-tool at most of the stations, and then you need the mining attachment with that as well. Saved and equipped. Now we can start the mining. So it's pretty much the same process as the ship mining. You do a scan of the rock, and you begin the mining process, and then just adjust the power level of your mining laser with the mouse wheel. And basically the same system. Got to keep the line in the green, and you don't want to overdrive it, or it will explode and kill you. You sort of have to move it around sometimes, keep it in one spot, and get a bit closer, and it'll eventually go up a bit quicker. Alright, we're in the green now. And charging. Oh, pushing on the red. Look at that, perfect. Oh, spoke too soon. Alright, bam, there we go. We've mined the rock. And same thing we do, just we'll click on them and we'll put it in our backpack. You are given limited inventory space with most of the spacesuits. I mean, you can pick up a few. There's a specific spacesuit that you get, MacFlex rucksack armor, and basically that's got a backpack, so you can fit quite a lot more items in. Depending on the materials you mine, you can sort of walk out with 30k worth of stuff if you fill your backpack right up. Oh, well, that's the mining done. So what I might do, I might finish up now, just so the video doesn't run over too long. What we'll be doing next week is something a little bit more exciting. I've got a mate willing to join me, and we're going to do an 890 jump hijack mission. So a bit of first-person shooter combat, space combat, so something a little bit more exciting than melting rocks. I know it's always a favourite, this, but next week we will do something much more exciting. Thanks for watching.